Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gillesmansillon. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful Sunday. For we are really in the midst of a great shift of consciousness, the greatest shift that humanity has ever known on the planet. I wanted to thank you for your likes, your sharing, your comments, your subscription, your donations to support the channel. If you can, or if you want a private session with me, do not hesitate to send me an email. I'm gonna pull first one card to just see what maybe the guidance of intuitive guidance that's come to me is the crossing of the roads. There is timelines that are crossing. For right now, my timeline is crossing yours, and so we all have on a personal timeline, but we're coming to a very important shift in consciousness. So we're gonna be able to shift the consciousness of the whole humanity. Is going to be shifting, for everything is planned from on high for a very long time. Everything is synchronized between the higher planes. There's so much that is going on the higher planes for this earth shift that we do not know. We do not need to know. It will be burdensome to know all that is going on. The least you just need to know what you need to know for your own evolution, and your inner path, your inner transformation takes precedence over all that, and yet it is all connected. So the earth plane and the heavenly planes are all synchronized. It's all about detachment, the ability to be detached in relationship to all that is going on. For we're coming close to a very historical time. It is a biblical time, and very soon the mask will come down. We're going to step into freedom and liberation, and those who have been creating that will be quite shameful, and all will be known, and we'll know the ins and outs of many things. So it is very much important to stay calm, to stay peaceful, to stop pushing against things, to stop opposing things as well. It's just to move into this flow. We need to stop, and unless there is still button to be pushed, karma to be expelled, and then it's okay. But once you want to find your freedom, you stop pushing against, you stop resisting, you resist the resistance, you resist you resist the impulses, not the true desire, but the impulses to return to the old. And so there is a certain, we have to resist the resistance, to let go of anything that is still preventing us. For there is very little need to comment on what is going on. It's going to be biblical. Very soon there's going to be biblical change. And so we just want to contemplate, to see it unfolding, to be relaxed in the process, to be in to look at it as if we were in the balcony of a theater rather than to be in the arena. Yet we'll play our parts in that process, whatever your heart calls you to do. For everything is in place for a reset of the financial system. There is a quantum financial system that is put in place called Nesara, Gesara. It's all coming in line. I couldn't find an English video that explains it, but it's quite... everything will be announced and publicized in due time. Also wanted to say that the higher we are in frequency, the faster things go unfold in the material physical. But there is so much conflict in the physical plane, as we have this collective timeline. It takes a while for everything start from the world of cause, and then it descends through the dimensions. And so if we are little groups and we're all in the same higher frequency, we can manifest things really quickly. But when we live in society, it takes a while, because there is so many opposing energies. So the physical is the last world that is affected in the human kingdom. For that, I don't want to talk about this. It's like there's really no point in commenting on what is going on. It's like it's so absurd. But people are awakening to the fact that wearing those masks will make us sick. That people die every day. Every day, hundreds of thousands of people die every day. It's always been like this. This is just a transition point. As Heraclitus used to say, we come in, we watch, and we're gone. So just enjoy every day, every moment. We're very lucky to be blessed to be here in this very, very, very important historical time. For we've been through a very difficult period, but we're gonna move into a phase where there will be joy, there'll be creativity. We're gonna find so much happiness in just being here, and we'll understand why we were sent here, to enjoy that. And so for there is all kinds of, we have to focus on this positive timeline, being like a train. You pull many people into this positive timeline to let them know they have a choice. and there is no need to seek information outside of you, and the information just follow your own inner direction and just create this new reality, this paradise timeline. And do not resist to all those things that is going on. The more detached you can be in relationship to the dark plans, the easier it will be for you to flow and maneuver through it. Just be indifferent to it, just be joyful, just do not take it seriously, just bring light into people's mind and to bring them out of their of all that polarity. And we have to erase all fears and all doubts and to connect to this timeline that is graceful, that is flowing. For there is this great phase of awakening that is about to hit the world. People will have to face their own shadow. It is like their worst fear realized. They've been so naive and manipulated for such a long time. They will not even believe it at first, but the media will have no choice but to report. For it is this great the US election, where all the frauds around the US election will seal the victory of the light. It is quite it will be quite very soon. They're gonna have no choice but to report on that, and it's gonna shift the world. It's gonna create these dominoes that are gonna fall. So focus on freedom, of peace and joy, and just be contemplative to the process. For there is the great stream of consciousness that are flowing, but the beliefs we created dam blockages that blocks the stream. So we want to let go of the blockages to allow the stream to flow without any knowledge of what is going on. We don't need to know. We just need to feel the feeling of feeling good, and that will free us very much. I'm just sharing my thoughts and ideas, but the more relaxed you are, the better your feeling thoughts are, the more you will flow and let go of all these illusions of duality. For understand, you have no will but the will of God. For the will, you don't need will, you need the will of God. It's like this is only will. There is only one, and it is you, it is God, it's you here and now. But in truth, it is not our limited beliefs of who we believe to be. It is this great creator that is expressing himself, herself, itself through you, and just allow that to unfold within your life. For you are life in action. You are life in the universe. You are the creator, and this will come more and more into the consciousness, and then you can lead others to that realization. For life has no real meaning or value until we discover that connection, and then life will reveal higher meanings and higher values. Meanings are understood, values are felt, all the way to the supreme meaning, supreme value, ultimate meaning, ultimate value, maybe even to the absolute value and absolute meaning, but that's far down the road. But already feel and the meaning will reveal. It is I am presence that reveals all the meanings of life, and bring about the value of this experience. For very soon we're going to move into this state of joy. It is impossible to live outside of consciousness. Everything in the universe was created from consciousness for the consciousness. So all that is consciousness, and you are consciousness. You're not a physical body, you are a consciousness. So it's about letting go, and even the consciousness is growing and evolving. So do not be attached to yesterday's truths. Just be open to receiving new truths. Yet you will realize it is all aligned in a very intelligent path. As you receive this information from your inner self, from your guidance, everything is aligned. God will never let you down, will never betray you. This inner self will always be truthful to you. He will be there for you, and you can ask questions to your God self. He will respond. The highest wisdom for us today is complementarity. We are complementing to each other, but just as your inner self is complementing you in all the way, although there is only one, it's like sometimes it's still. So there is, find the complementarity, find mates, find partners, everything is coming together, and the puzzle is coming, and understanding that all the pieces are going to be brought together very soon. What we need to understand is compassion. Compassion is allowing others to be able to assist, to bring the light and love through your hands, and to be able to manifest this love. It's about expressing, finding ways to assist others, but also to love yourself, to have compassion for yourself and for others. For compassion will bring more courage, and for humility and courage are very essential in those times. Do not believe that you are above anybody else because you know more. For everybody Oh, I mean, of course not, but humility and courage, and so the compassion and wisdom will grow through that, through this process. What we need to do is humility. It was like this kind of foresaw that it's to stay humble, to stay below, to stay calm and peaceful, to keep your life simple and spiritual, and to receive, so you can receive more and more. For God places himself below the will of individual will. God allows the will of each individual to do whatever they want. God is like the most humble of all, yet he englobes all things. And so for we cannot necessarily embrace the totality of that truth, but stay humble, stay simple, so you can continue to learn little by little. There's no need. The more we rise, the more attention we bring to ourselves, but the more visible we become. So it's about finding the balance and know where you are needed most. And the outcome is meeting, encountering, for there's going to be a great new relationships, whether it is professional, whether it is sentimental, whether it is social, whether it is friends. There's going to be all kinds of meeting, and meeting with our higher self as well. There's all those meetings are coming aligned. For very soon the burdens will be lifted, and the burdens, we've been experiencing burdens, they will be lifted. What we need is to go inside and to break the chains that we still need to work on, and to resist the resistance. Whenever we resist, is to resisting, to resist the impulses of the ego, to resist pushing against something, or to oppose something, or to all those things. It's like it's a training. A mind will eventually get disciplined and follow that great river, and to focus on the purpose of ascension, on the flow and the relaxation. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to sing a song. It's a song about redemption. Somebody who's realizing he wasn't really aligned with the love, and so for love is all thing. Love is the base. Love is and everything comes from love. Wisdom comes from love. Power comes from love. All things that is true come from love. You want to come from love. You are to associate, to integrate this nature of love in all your, even in the limitation, even when we are not. We are not the highest version of ourselves. Know that there is love that will bring you back. Love that, because love includes, love does not separate. Loves heal, loves forgive. And so this is a song about forgiveness. Somebody who's asking for forgiveness. It goes like this. Mama put this badge of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That cold black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock and the door will open. It is the doors of heavens are open. It is a matter of letting go of all those things, those burdens that we may still have. And so, well, I thank you very much for listening, for sharing, for commenting, for supporting this channel. And to continue to cultivate this inner connection, so we can move forward together. It is a collective awakening, and the awakening is a collective. It's happening all around the world, and so. So the card of the day is the divine archangel Sandalphon, is divine conduct. Look for meaning in your life. Envision a different approach. Go towards friends and masters that have proven to be wise. So it is very much about looking for that wisdom, looking for that integration, and to call on your guides, call on the archangels, call on the masters, whatever comes in your whatever connection. It will increase your connection. They will be able to assist you as you give them permission to interact with you more and more. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.